The man accused of attempting to murder Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh was arraigned in Maryland court today. 26-year-old Nicholas John Roski faces a federal charge of attempted murder. He was taken into custody earlier this month after traveling to Kavanaugh's Maryland home with multiple weapons. Roski told authorities that he was upset the leaked Supreme Court document draft opinion to overturn abortion rights and the recent shooting at Robb Elementary School in Texas. His jury trial is set to begin August 23rd. So for more on this, let's bring in CBS News senior investigative correspondent Catherine Herridge. Hey, Catherine, good to see you. Thanks for being here. So Roski was back in court today after his initial appearance on June 8th. What did we learn today?
Well, Caitlin, this was very much a procedural hearing. It lasted about 15 minutes. Our editorial producer, Jillian Morley, was inside the courtroom and reports to us that the defendant wore a maroon jumpsuit. He was doubled over for most of the hearing and at times was wringing his hands or holding his head in hands, sort of reflecting that nervousness and anxiety. He entered a plea of not guilty. What Jillian Morley told us is that the charge actually now is attempting to assassinate a Supreme Court justice. And as you mentioned, they've set a very speedy timetable for a trial, August 23rd, Caitlin.
And Catherine, we know that Roski arrived at Justice Kavanaugh's Maryland home very early in the morning with a bag of potential weapons and tools to actually break into the house. What can you tell us about the items that police recovered from him?
Well, just to reset for folks at home, based on the court records and the Justice Department documents, it's alleged that Roski arrived outside Justice Kavanaugh's home, which is just outside of the Washington, D.C. area in Maryland, in the early morning hours around 1 a.m., and then he started to pace the block. It was shortly after that he called 911, said that he wanted to assassinate a Supreme Court justice, and then all of these items were recovered, and they include a tactical vest, a knife, a pistol, as well as ammunition, in addition to a hammer, items that could have been used to break into the home as well. And the reason all of that matters is that it goes to this issue of premeditation, and that is why one of the most serious charges has been brought against him.
Wow, very scary stuff. And the Montgomery County Police Chief told reporters that Roski actually texted his sister from outside Justice Kavanaugh's house, and she is the one that convinced him to call 911. What do we know about what he told her and authorities after he was arrested?
Well, this is one of the most interesting elements of the case. We were able to confirm late this afternoon that the Montgomery County Police Chief did tell reporters that he was aware of these text messages between the defendant and a member of the family, we believe it was the sister, and that in those text messages he indicated that he planned to assassinate a Supreme Court justice and then commit suicide. And this went on for several minutes, and that it was actually the family member, in this case the sister, that convinced him to call 911. And it was that call to 911 that minutes later led to his arrest and then the recovery of all those items that we mentioned. So not only weapons, but also articles that could have been used to break into Justice Kavanaugh's home.
And we know that he has pleaded not guilty, but what kind of sentence could he face if he was convicted?
Well, this is another curious part of the investigation. Shortly after he was arrested, Caitlin, he was interviewed by detectives in Maryland. He essentially waived his rights to have an attorney present. And it was in the course of that interview he said he had gone to Justice Kavanaugh's home because he was upset about the leak of the Supreme Court draft that indicated the court would overturn Roe v. Wade. And then also, as you mentioned earlier, he was very upset about the mass shooting in Uvalde, Texas. So this is self-incriminating statements that were made to investigators after he was told his legal rights. So that gives him a very difficult legal avenue to try and negotiate. He could get life in prison if he's convicted on this charge of attempting to assassinate a Supreme Court justice. So there's significant evidence of premeditation. Now we have what appear to be voluntary statements that he made, which implicate himself in the crime. And then again, this very serious charge. And since, I think it's worth noting, we've had legislation moving through the House and Senate to ramp up 24-hour protection for Supreme Court justices, not only themselves, also their family members and other judges on the federal bench who they think may be at risk and facing threats as we go forward.
Indeed, very unfortunately timely. Catherine Herridge, thank you so much for your reporting.
Welcome.
We appreciate it.